Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Nastazsa. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram if you haven't done so as well. For today's video, we are just heading over to HomeGoods. It's been like over a month since I've been there. You guys know I used to love HomeGoods. I would go all the time, and I'm excited to take you guys along on my shopping trip today. Hopefully I can find some good finds today, but if not, I'm sure we'll find some awesome things just to share with you guys and show you guys, and hopefully if you guys see something you like, you can find it at your local HomeGoods. All right, guys, let's head inside and see what we can find on today's HomeGoods shopping trip. I have a good feeling about today. I think we're gonna find some really awesome stuff. So right after I headed inside, I actually went straight to the lighting department. I'm looking for a lamp for my entryway, so that's kind of what I was on the hunt for. So I figured I would go to this section first. And right off the bat, I saw these really cool crystal lamps. If you guys remember, I had a similar lamp to this from HomeGoods quite some time ago. These are $79.99, and I actually think they're pretty cool. So I actually shared with you guys what they look like on and what they look like off. I definitely prefer what these look like off, but you can always change the light bulbs so they aren't so warm tone, which is what I would recommend, just switching them out with an LED. I continued my search through the lighting, but to be quite honest, I didn't find anything that was gonna work for my entryway. However, I did find this super cool, like mid-century modern lamp. It was $39.99, which I actually think is a really great price for a lamp like this. This could really work for someone else. So if you guys need something like this, definitely run and pick this one up because it looks really cool. Didn't find any lighting, but I continued my search throughout the store. I did see this really awesome cane cabinet. It was $199.99, so about 200 bucks. I think that that's a little overpriced in my opinion for the size of that cabinet. You could probably find something a little bit better, so I would pass on something like that. However, this storage bench, as you can see here, I literally almost dropped this storage bench off of the display shelf. This one is $129.99. I love it. I did notice that there's a little damage though. You could totally take it up to the front register, by the way, and they will give you an additional like 10% off. Keep in mind, if they do that for you, it is final sale. But if you really like that piece, you could totally fix up and like touch up those little areas. So it would make it even better of a deal for that additional 10 off. I originally thought that this painting was gonna be super cool, and when I got up close to it, I was like, oh my gosh, it looked terrible. Continued my search, and I did find a whole stack of neutral artwork. I'm also looking for artwork to go above my bedroom bed, and these were some really good options, and I really like this particular artist. They always have her work here. She's from Australia. She does really awesome pieces. A lot of them have like a lot of texture and tones to them, which I love. Really like that one. I didn't realize how much I liked it until now I'm watching it back. This black and white one was super cool, but unfortunately the black part of it, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's kind of like glittery. So not really my particular style, but if you want a glitter art piece, that would be a good option for you. This wood one was super cool too. I love it. It was nice and like heavy and sturdy too. That's by Mac Studio. They actually had a few of these, and then another neutral artwork piece from that same artist. This one is just more black and white. I love that the white areas are really textured and have like a cool effect to them. And then they had just another one of the more neutral pieces, but I figured I would show you guys all of these. And then I believe that all of these were priced at the same, which was $69.99. So under $70, and I think that's a really great price. This abstract piece really caught my eye. I'm keeping my options open, but I really liked this one to go above my bed in my room. Again, $79.99, which I do think is a good price point. Finding artwork at HomeGoods under $100 now, I feel like is a little bit more on the rare side. So those were really awesome deals. And this particular artwork by that same Australian artist was awesome. I actually am going to figure out how I can back up the camera. There it is, so I can show you guys like the full effect. This piece is huge. It's like 5 to 6 feet tall, I would say. It was honestly beautiful. I just don't have a need for something this large, and I believe, yep, right there, the price was $299.99. This is another piece that I've been eyeing for a while. It's actually on sale, but it is on sale because the shadow box that it came in broke. unfortunately. So this has been on sale here for so long. I just think that it's still a little bit too expensive considering you have to buy a new frame for it. So I'm keeping my eye on it because I'm pretty sure it's going to get marked down even more if it sits here long enough. So I headed over to the mirrors, and this arch mirror really caught my eye. I love arch mirrors. Like, they just have like a hold on me. I think they're perfect. This one was $149.99. Really great price for the size. It's on the larger side. So if you need an arched mirror or something a little bit more different, I love the minimal skinny like frame that this one has. And then I realized that I missed one section of the artwork, so I went back and I actually found this felt piece. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you guys know I got the other design of this artwork a while back. It had been on my wish list for like the past year, and I was so shocked they had it. So I'm also shocked that they had this piece as well. Same price, $149.99. It has a really nice sturdy wood frame to it. So if you're in the market for like a neutral tone felt artwork piece, that is a really great option. It's kind of like that Pottery Barn dupe. If you guys remember, they had that Pottery Barn one a while back. I saw this little neutral tone art piece too as well. Thought that that was super cute. Nothing that I really needed, but still a cute option if you're in the market for some artwork. I saw these little pampas grass Christmas trees. They're not in the actual like Christmas section if you're looking for them. This one was $50, and then they had a smaller version of it for, I believe, $29.99, so $30 and $50 depending on what size you want. These are super cute, especially if you're designing for like a very like neutral tone Christmas. And yeah, I'm right, the price is $49.99. I remember it from there. I went through the rest of like the faux greenery. I didn't really find anything that I liked that much, but I still continued to look in the aisle. They have a ton of Christmas stuff. So if you guys want me to go back and do a Christmas shop with me, let me know in the comments down below, because I'd actually love to do that. I can go back and just search all of the holiday decor. This little media console kind of caught my eye, so I moved the chair out of the way so I could get like a better view of it. I love the slatted wood on the front. However, I didn't like the price point. For the quality of it, I didn't think it was necessarily worth the $600. I think you could get something a little bit more high end if you have a $600 budget. I feel like some of the furniture at Homegoods is getting a little pricey. This wreath was super cute. If you have like a huge front door, I feel like this one would be absolutely beautiful to just have like on your front door. I just wanted to show it in this video because I thought it was super cute, and that was the only one I saw. So if you're interested in it, I would highly recommend going to get it. This coffee table I thought was super cool. If you live like in a loft style space like downtown LA, this is giving me like very downtown LA vibes. And then the side table too kind of looked cool next to it for a little layered look. I don't think they did that on purpose, but it did look good together. So another thing on my wish list for today's shopping trip was a neutral rug. So now I'm going to take you through all the rugs. I always like to look through all of them just to see if there's absolutely anything I could need, just because rugs are super expensive and the price points can be very high. Now that I'm looking at this neutral rug for $3.99 in the video, it actually looks really good. I'm not sure why I passed on it, but that was a good option. And for $3.99 for as large as that was a really good deal. This one was beautiful too. I wasn't really looking for anything with color, but if you want like something with a subtle pop of color, that is a really great rug that they have right now. Just flipping through, a lot of these rugs are super good quality. This Tahari neutral one was also good. This one I thought was super pretty. Again, a little too much like color and tone in it. But if you're looking for like a rug and you don't want to spend a ton of money, Homegoods should be like your first stop, just because you can get like a really, really large rug for not that much money. Again, I'm seeing a lot of really pretty options here. Nothing that caught my eye enough to purchase it necessarily, but I'm sure there's something that you guys might see in today's video that you really like. This was another of the neutral ones that I really, really thought was pretty, and I just continued to flip through all of them. And then while I was leaving the rug section, this beautiful like mid-century modern chair caught my eye, and I was wondering why it was $1,000 marked down to $600. So I checked the tag, and it actually is Italian leather. Sadly, I didn't think the color of the chair would fully match with my new living room aesthetic, so I passed on it. But as I was walking out, I saw this huge, large art piece that is actually like over 6 feet tall. Like, it was massive. I cannot believe it was only $149.99. 150 bucks for this huge piece. That is such a good deal. Like, that's an absolute steal. It is crazy. They definitely had a ton of smaller pieces that were even more money than that. Also saw this little marble piece that was $99.99. I love the marble on the bottom of it, not so much the marble piece on the top, so passed on that as well. My favorite Anthropologie basket is back. They have a few of these in stock now. I absolutely love these. As you guys know, I've had them in the past before, so they're just my favorite woven basket. I couldn't find the price on this one, so I'm not sure, but I believe when I got it, it was like $24.99, I want to say. This little woven basket I also thought was super cool, but again, not really looking for baskets, just kind of wanted to browse to show you guys in case you guys are in the market for some baskets. Now, my favorite section is where all the little trinkets are. So right off the bat, I saw this really cool jug vase, and there was also this really cool petrified wood piece, but I'll show you guys that later. I wanted to find the price on this for you guys, and I believe it was $24.99, which I think was a good deal. This was like a heavy, nice jug. Looks very Pottery Barn. They also had this petrified wood like little tray thing, and that was also $24.99. You guys ask a lot about my petrified wood pieces. I usually get them from Homegoods. I have some from Anthropologie, but I find that Anthropologie doesn't carry them as much anymore. As always, you can always find a ton of different crystals at Homegoods, so they definitely had like a full restock. There was a ton of different crystals in here, and as you can see, they had a ton of stuff in general. I feel like the shelves were pretty full today, so they must have done like some sort of restock. This little crystal also was only $24.99, and for the size, I think that that was a really great price. My pro tip would be to take your time when you're going through this section, because you never know what you can find. This bookend was also super cool. I didn't know if they only had one. I kept looking, but I'm pretty sure that they only actually had one. They have these like London and Paris books, which I thought would be super cute if you were styling like a shelf. And then I also came across my favorite Chanel book. This is my favorite. I already own it myself. I got mine from Homegoods. It is $29.99. I believe that's how much I paid for it when I got it, but it just has this really pretty sculpture on the front. Very neutral tone Chanel book. So if you're looking for a good coffee table book, this is one of my favorites, and also would make a really great gift for the season. These tea light holders also were super cool. I'm not really into tea lights, but if I was, these like little stones were very, very beautiful. Again, those pieces would make really great gifts as well if you're already thinking about holiday gifts. And then I just continued. There was actually another aisle of all the little knickknacks. I really wanted to show you guys this gold basket, and I took it out, and then I realized that, as you can see here, it literally doesn't even really work. So again, some stuff does end up at Homegoods because it's like a little defective or something's wrong with it. Definitely pass if you guys see that basket, because it's not the best. The shell vase didn't have a price on it, but I thought it was super cute. It was nice and lightweight too, which I thought was like kind of cool. And then this little more textured vase was $19.99. Again, a very nice piece. I was honestly thinking about it. I was like, do I need this? Is there a place for it? Because it's really cute. I love the texture on it. Found another textured vase as well, and these were $39.99. And I thought about it, and I was like, wait, I feel like both of these vases could pair really nicely together. Actually, if you were looking to create some height or some visual interest in a space in your home, you could totally pair those together, and the height differences would look really well. You could put some branches in both of them. So that's a little design tip there if you guys need some like neutral vases added to your space. To get to the next section, I literally had to go through all of the holiday stuff, and as I was going through all of the holiday stuff, I couldn't help but notice there was a Jeep on the shelf. How cute is this little Jeep holiday decor piece? You guys know I love my Jeep. They're perfect. I thought this was so cute. I literally had to use all self-control to not purchase it and walk away from it, but I did think it was super adorable. They had one of these recycled vases for only $9.99. These are always super good quality and really fun to decorate with. I should have honestly grabbed that one just so I had it on hand for a client that I'm working with, but I'll probably end up going back if they still have it. This little vase thing was cool too, just not the color that I would normally gravitate towards, but I did like it. And then this bowl gave me very Pottery Barn vibes for $39.99. Now I headed over to the candle section. They literally have an entire aisle of candles right now. Usually the candle section is like a small little space. In this store, they literally had an entire aisle, and I mean both sides of the rows were filled with candles. So if you're in the market for some candles, you need to head on over to your local HomeGoods because they have a ton right now. A bunch of holiday ones, a bunch of neutral ones. I really love the glass jars on these. They were only $7.99. Those are really cute, and they actually smelled really good as well. So those are a good option if you're in the market for some new candles. I just was like browsing to see if there was absolutely anything that I really wanted. I really loved this storm candle. I love the labeling on it, but then I also went to smell it and it actually smelled really good. So that's a good option if you're looking for a nice fresh candle for your home. They had just such a variety of candles today. I was honestly so impressed. They also have like a variety of really nice candle holders as well. So we've seen all the candles from this side. Moving on to the other side, they had a good selection of holiday ones. I really like some of the jars that they came in. I think they were super cute. So I was just browsing around this aisle and then I saw these cute little holiday trees. I know this isn't supposed to be a holiday shop with me, but these are super cute and it's neutral. You could technically get away with using the white or the black one all year round. Those were $12.99 each. I was looking at this like wooden tree, and then as I got really distracted by these large candle holders. Guys, I did not buy these, and I feel like I made the biggest mistake of my life by not buying these. Like, I thought about them all night. I think they're beautiful. They were $39.99, so $40 basically each. So it would have been $80 for two. I literally thought that they were gorgeous. I just continued looking, saw some other candle options. This is actually a West Elm dupe right here for $29.99. It is very similar to a candle that they currently have right now on the West Elm website. And then I saw these that I thought were super cool. These are like recycled wine glass candles. That one was broken, but they have more, and these also are super cute and would make really, really great gifts for the holiday season. I thought those were actually super cool, and they had a few different scents in those. Then they had these larger like metal bowl candles, which I thought were cool too. I really like the outside, and here I'm just showing you guys the size. It's like the size of my hand, so pretty big, decent size candle. So if you're in the market for a candle, I thought that these smelled really well also. So just showing you guys here how pretty the outside is. And even that wood one at the bottom, after I saw it, was like, that's a really cute one too, especially for like outdoors. There's a cute wooden one back there as well, but I literally just couldn't stop thinking about these. So I ended up actually taking them off the shelf because I was thinking to put these outside. So I took them down just to kind of do more research and look at the tag. And I couldn't really find an answer on if these could be used outside or not. But let me know in the comments down below if I should go back and get these, because I seriously have not stopped thinking about them ever since I went to HomeGoods. So I feel like I need to go get them. They're like so cute. And then as I was leaving the aisle, I also saw this piece, which was so cool and would also pair well with those. It's a really tall, like wooden column, and then the top has a glass piece where you can literally put another candle in the top of that. I thought that that was beautiful as well. I also wish they had two of these. If they had two of those, I probably would have got them, but again, let me know what you think about those pieces in the comments down below. Should I go back and get them? Now, back to a regularly scheduled business of why I even came to HomeGoods was to look for some pillows. So we're in the pillow section now. I love this like olive green fur one. I thought that one was super soft. Not really exactly what I was going for. Those burnt orange ones, again, very soft, very nice, but not what I was exactly looking for. They had like a ton more holiday pillows. As you can see, they had a ton of sequin pillows. They were seriously so beautiful and shiny, but just not what I was looking for on today's trip. It was like pillow overload, but I needed to get to the neutral section because you guys know I wanted some more neutral pillows, if you will. This one at the top was super cute and chunky. I was too scared to grab it while filming because I felt like I was gonna knock over all of the pillows, so I didn't, but I thought that that one was super cute, and if they had two of them I probably would have got it, but I was looking around and I only saw that one, unfortunately, so I just decided to pass for the time being. And then lastly, I always love to look in the kitchen section. I feel like they have some cool like trinkets, and they have some really cool like wooden pieces for your kitchen and whatnot. So I always like to do a quick little scan in this area and see what you find. I thought that this little thing was so funny. Alexa, do the dishes. Like, I wish Alexa could do my dishes. That would literally be awesome. But you never know what you're gonna find in this section either. So always do a quick scan, even if you're not looking for your kitchen, because they have stuff you could totally use for the kitchen. And then the napkin section has turned into a Christmas napkin section. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see a holiday shop with me over at Homegoods. All right, guys, I just finished up at Homegoods. Unfortunately, I just really didn't see anything that was worth buying for myself. However, there was really good stuff in there, like I had to withhold buying, but I was actually pleased with this Homegoods trip. Usually I don't see a ton of stuff that I absolutely love, and for today's Homegoods trip, I found a lot. So I hope you guys drew some inspiration from today's video. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!